Kara categorized her spending for this month into 4 categories: rent, food, fun, and other. The amounts she spent in each category are pictured below. So we have a pie chart here. The entire pie counts as 100%. And then you have your portions, and that's each slice that represents a category. Now, in the first part of this question, it says, what percent of her total spending did she spend on rent? So here's rent right here. Rent was $290. But in order to figure out the percentage, I need to take $290 out of the total. Now, our total is $1,100, and we get that by adding $290, $222, $410, and $178. That gives us the total in the entire pie for all the categories. And to figure out the percentage of rent, I just need to take that portion, the $290, and divide it by the total. And when I divide, I get 0.2636. Now the question says we need to enter the answer to the nearest whole percent, which means we want to put in a percentage, but we want to put in a percentage that has no decimals. We want it to a whole number. So I'm going to take this 0.2636, multiply it by 100 to put it in percent form. So I get 26.36. And then if I round it to the nearest whole percent, that just gives me 26. So for this answer here, I'm going to put in 26 for the first part. Now for the second part, it's asking for the percentage spent on food. So now I'm going to look at the food category. The food category is $222. So to find the percentage of food, I'm going to take 222 divided by the total, which is 1,100. That gives me 0.2018. I multiply by 100 to put it in percent form. And then I want to round it to the nearest percent. So I would get 20.18%. When I round it to the nearest whole number, that's going to give me 20%. So that's going to be the second part, part B. The last question, or the last part, is asking what percentage did we spend on fun. So I'm going to look at the fun category, and I see that I have $178 in the fun category. So to find that percentage, I'm going to take 178 out of the total, which is 1,100. That gives me 0.1618. When I multiply that by 100 to put it into percent form, I get 16.18%. And then when we round it to the nearest whole percent, we're going to round it to from 16.18% to 16%. So this is going to be 16% here for this last part.